Tonight, Edo University graduates 318 students for 2021-2022 academic session as Governor Obaseki offers automatic employment to 15 first-class students, commends former NTA DG for convocation lecture. And ahead of National Sports Festival, Minister of Sports inspects facilities in host state. A very good evening to you. It's always a pleasure to have you join us on the main news bulletin. I am Agatha Egwari Ojo. Our Governor Obaseki has described as apt the convocation lecture of Edo University Uzarwe on fake news delivered by former Director General of the NTA, Professor Tony Iridia. He has also re-emphasized the need for journalists to be socially responsible in the discharge of their duties as the general elections draw near and uphold the ethics of their profession. This was at the 4th convocation ceremony of the institution.
News. Rethinking the role of mainstream and social media in national development, which was delivered yesterday by the former Director General of the Nigerian Television Authority, Dr. Tony Iridia, is apt and socially conscious, particularly as we head towards the 2023 general election. There is an imperative to ensure that journalistic ethics are upheld across media platforms and that media is socially responsible in the discharge of its activities so that the generality of people are best served with content that will cause them to make the best judgments in the elections and in other spheres of life.
318 graduates for the 2021-2022 academic session, 183 first degree and 35 postgraduate degrees. The governor has offered automatic employment to 15 first-class graduating students of the university. The packaged report will be brought to you subsequently. Now, the Association of Registered Political Parties and the National Orientation Agency, NOAA, in Edo State are seeking ways to achieve violence-free election in 2023. A one-day sensitization campaign for the purpose is held where the forum called on electorate to collect their permanent voters' cards to enable them to participate in the elections. Dennis Temple now reports.
A free, fair, transparent, credible and peaceful election has always been a mantra in the Nigerian electoral process. This is why stakeholders are not resting on their ears to ensure that 2023 general elections are conducted for people to freely choose who will pilot the affairs of the country at various levels. Conveners of the program want candidates to key into the awareness campaign to ensure that permanent voters' cards are collected.
Vote buying, has come to replace, virtual violence. We are engaging the youths, not just the youths, exploiting that at least to reach out to them, send messages, key messages to them, for them to shun, to refuse to be used.
We don't want to have an election where people have to be killed, where people have to be in the hospital. We don't need that. We don't want to have an election where people have to castigate each other.
The Deputy State Director of the Department of State Security Services in Edo State, Mr. Chuks Anokbosi, and representative of the Commissioner of Police in Edo State reminded the electorate on the need to eschew violence and play by the rules.
If elections are peaceful, free, fair and credible, it will facilitate a smooth transfer of power from one administration to the other.
Participants and members and candidates who are going for these elections should please ensure that their youths, their members, their friends, they should be able to educate them so that we don't have problems.
Key political players identified key areas that need to be fine-tuned in order to achieve free and credible elections, while urging INEC to ensure that the votes are protected.
If indeed those people actually go and pick up their PVCs and then take a further step on election day to go and vote, it will greatly enhance democracy and a greater feeling of credibility in the whole democratic process.
There's nothing meaningful in an atmosphere of Franco, that they must go all out to do their campaign and allow the opposition to do their campaign.
I don't want a situation where the people are begged to go get their voters card or get to our INEC office and they are unable to get it.
I believe strongly
that this election must be based on issues, not name calling.
Participants are to spread messages of non-violence, free and credible elections across the state, as citizens are urged to shun voter apathy, vote buying, and vote wisely during the elections. In Benin, Dennis Temple, NTN News.
And as the 2023 general elections campaigns intensify, some stakeholders in Edo State are advocating sanctions and penalties against individuals who use the social media for hate campaigns and fake news peddling during electioneering. This, they say, will guard against unruly comments and utterances by politicians. Here's Judah Bugu with this report.
Social media as a veritable tool for robust political debates and citizens' engagements are highly utilized by politicians for campaigns. Some, however, misuse the tools by deploying them for purposes other than evidence and issue-based campaigns. As a result, hate campaigns, fake news, abusive and inciting comments dot the cyberspace during electioneering period. And Nigeria's 2023 general elections seem not to be an exception.
The hate speech on social media concerning campaign has been very high.
You don't need to, say things that are bad or negative against your opponent, perhaps to think that you are having an advantage, and you do a lot of disservice, not only to the person, but to yourself, indirectly.
The implications of these abusive and provocative languages on the nation's democracy, political analysts in Edo State say, can be critical.
We must be very careful about discrediting the social media so that the government does not take it as ammunition for actually regulating the freedom of information.
Still, there are still abuses that have far-reaching implications, legally, psychologically, politically.
They, however, believe that the nation has all it takes to check and curtail negative use of social media during election campaigns.
Section 97 is very specific about a hate campaign based on tribe or religion. It stipulates a punishment of 1 million naira for the candidates, and then 10 million naira, for the political party. And then for the candidate, it says the fine can also go with 1 year imprisonment.
Our laws of libel and slander are very strong on this area, and they still exist, and they are very potent. And that is why it's very, very imperative, for people who perhaps, talk carelessly, or write carelessly, to be watchful of what they write or what they say.
Studies have shown that Facebook, Twitter, and political blogs are the most used social media platforms for political engagements, and at the same time, they are the most abused of the platforms during elections. In Benin, Jude Abubu, NTA News.
You can watch this news live on YouTube, NTA Benin. Also, you can reach out to the newsroom of NTA Benin for any breaking news or happenings around you on any part of Edo State on 0915-355-9648. You can also send chat on WhatsApp to the same number. We have more reports after this break. To stay with us.
David said in Psalm 121, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. For my help cometh from the Lord. Where are you seeking solution from? Where do you think your help will come from? You must have been running from pillar to post in search of help and security. Come to the Lord Jesus Christ, the author and finisher of your faith. He alone can give you life. He alone can give you peace. He alone can give you salvation. Look up to him. Your help comes from him. Come and worship with me in Christ Chosen Church of God International in Benin City and all environs. Jesus is there to provide that solution that we're looking for, to give you peace that we're looking for. Look up to him. Trust in him. and it won't be well with you.
DVD for Senator and you we go vote for Edosato. For Senator and you be our choice for Edosato. Everybody like a more and you we go vote for Edosato. DVD carry go and you be our choice for Edosato.
Times have changed. Things have to change. Selecting a candidate requires a man with passion and vision to serve differently. Owamagbe Aswen wants a tenure that addresses the real and neglected concerns of Edo South. Infrastructure, jobs, empowerment for the youth, women, and needing adults. The man we call DVD says it's time to serve differently. Vote for Edo South welfare and prosperity through effective and robust representation. Serving as a voice of the people is Honorable Valentine Owamagbe Aswen. He is the popular choice. Vote him for Senate Edo South Senatorial District in the 2023 elections. Vote APC.
Welcome to church.
Glory be to God. My name is Dr. Azemi Azena, the very true son of the oracle, the pastor that I've been talking, preaching, advising, and counseling you via social media and other media platforms. I want to quickly invite you to our special service, our celebration service, our service of deliverance, our service of prosperity that is coming up tomorrow, being Sunday, by 6:30 a.m. Wherever you are, I want to assure you that God is interested in your matter. You are not the one to give up. It is the devil and your challenge are the one to give up. Are you barren? Are you sick? Are you down? Are you oppressed? Are you going through retrogression? Are you going through one frustration or the other? Why not join me tomorrow by 6:30 a.m. with your family members and your friends at Omega Fire Ministry, where God has been transforming and changing lives, and you will discover that your life will never remain the same. I remind your friend, the pastor, Dr. Azemi Azemi, the very true son of the oracle.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, two things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenoyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
Our country people, they talk with one voice. Them say na Asiwaju Bola Tinubu them want as president of Nigeria for this president election.
Asiwaju Bola Tinubu na the man where we all know and see all the good work in they do for the country, especially when he be governor of Lagos State.
Now him got the use turn Lagos to the best state for Nigeria.
Today, many people all over Nigeria they like to go Lagos, go settle down for business and better life.
All because of the good work when Bola Tinubu do.
People of Nigeria, as Asiwaju do for Lagos, now so him ready to do am for the whole country.
Vote Asiwaju Bola Tinubu for president of Nigeria. Vote Kashim Shettima as vice president. Vote APC, the party we get broom.
Hooray! The Vice Chancellor, Engineer Professor Emmanuel Aluyo, on behalf of Senate, staff and students of Edo State University, Uzari, happily invite the general public to a first convocation ceremony. The convocation is for the awards of first and higher degrees, diplomas, prizes, and conferment of honorary degree. The convocation will be graced by His Excellency, Mr. Godwin Ogegase Obaseki, the Executive Governor of Edo State and visitor to Edo State University, Uzari. The Chancellor of the University, Dr. Aderemi Makonjola, will award the honorary doctorate degree to Alhaji Chief Abu Inu Imoru, the Chairman of Heartland Nigeria Limited. Limited and Cetraco Nigeria Limited. Date is Saturday, the 5th of November 2022, and the time is 11 a.m. prompt. All invited guests are expected to be seated by 10:30 a.m. at the convocation venue, the Aliko Dangote Auditorium of Edo State University, Uzairi. Come, let's celebrate our graduates, especially our illustrious son, Alhaji Chief Abu Inu Imoru, a man who has given so much to our society and for whom a special honor will be given in this convocation ceremony. Join us, let's make history again. Abid Akalifo, Acting Registrar, Announcer.
Thank you for staying on. Some Benin residents are expressing concern over the poor condition of state-owned recreational parks in the city. They not only miss the aesthetic view of the city, but the relaxation sport it provided. A comeback, especially of the water fountain on Ring Road, they say, is not a bad idea as end-of-year festivities gradually draw near. Here's details.
This was what the city center looked like before 2010. To restore its glory, the administration of former Governor Adams Oshomole embarked on cleanup of the area, removing motor parks, and right in the museum ground, a water fountain was over 200 million naira was built as part of the urban renewal drive. The fountain attracted thousands of fun seekers, mostly during festive periods. Today, the facility, opened with fanfare in 2010, is a shadow of itself. The water fountain has run out of steam and flows no more. Part of it is gradually turning into a refuse dump and the breeding spot for tadpoles. All artificial gardens and rocks around are overgrown with weeds. The area is still a park, but for vehicles.
I miss it very much. Has been one of my best when I was growing up, because I think few years back, we do come here during Christmas to, all those kids stuff. So most of all the time, when this water used to flow, like the fun, most of them will snap here, a lot of fun. So, but now it's looking unkept, like everywhere is just messy.
I will appeal to the governor right now to come and try and do something good in this place, so that this Christmas period, Christmas period, that children always come here those days to play around, enjoy themselves, get a good glimpse, pictures and all that.
I think the center of Benin, anybody that comes to Benin must pass through Ring Road. And this place is bad now. Without being told, the environment is poor.
Like the water fountain, Ramat Park on Goba Hill is also an eyesore. A small patch is now a base for security personnel and mobile court. The large expanse of land is bushy, and the swimming pool, according to residents, is a den of snakes and other reptiles.
Yeah, here do photo, as in here do TikTok. All these people where they add drama, here snap picture. I don't like them because it's not too bush and the land big. So I want to make government help us clear. So people because they do ceremony, marriage, anything. So me government help us maintain. So we still get park. Here we still they busy. So they'll say set things. So Rama Park will go fine.
It can't be like say that they abandon this place. It not come far as before. So make the consi fan they go maintain the place. May see they okay. Christmas they come at least family go still come here, come still relax. Even though they not got money to go on another place, they still come here, come relax.
But Commissioner for Environment says these facilities will be revived and new ones created.
The Ring Road Fountain Center, the cultural center you are talking about, is one of the districts, because the master plan has different districts that will be developed and become tourist attraction centers to tourists. The law has been passed, and an agency that is establishing an agency known as Park and Gardens Agency. What this agency will do, one of their major, I repeat, one of their core responsibility is to quickly create park and gardens across the states. And as I speak to you, about 3 places have been developed, designed, and they are now awaiting contract to begin construction.
As Edo residents look forward to Christmas and New Year celebration, they hope that at least one of these facilities, which are access-free, will come alive again to add to the fun this season. In Benin.
And in sports, update on 21st National Sports Festival. That's after this break. We'll see you again.
This is not just a hotel. It's a resort, a place where luxury, class, and hospitality meets. It's not just four walls. It's a reinvention. It's an idea that relaxation should be brilliant. We offer world-class services that makes the experience unforgettable. Edo Heritage Hotel, you can't get it better.
Hello there! Welcome to the newest lounge in the ancient city of Benin, Hyperion Lounge, a lounge with good food, music, drinks, karaoke, networking, exclusive for VVIP, and a relaxed environment to meet the right people. Hyperion Lounge is situated at rooftop floor, which has a panoramic view of the city. Visit us at 76 Akpakava Central Hotel, Efedosa Signature, opposite First Bank, Benin City. For seat reservation, call 091 5111 1123. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hyperion Central. Email info@hyperioncentral@gmail.com. All COVID-19 guidelines is strictly adhered. Hyperion Lounge, exclusivity redefined.
It's finally here! Yes, the one-stop shop for everything electronics. Benin City, let's jubilate! It's Uyi Technical Electronics Mall, 45 Adesewa Road, Benin City. Our unique shopping mall for authentic, high-quality electronics of major brands like LG, Samsung, Scanfrost, Nexus, Hisense, and more. Get quality, authentic brand products like refrigerators, side-by-side fridges, deep freezers, front and top load washing machines, gas cookers, air conditioners, OLED and other varieties of television, DVD players, home theater, standing fans, home appliances, generators of different brands and sizes. You name it, we've got it. Get the best bargain and authentic products at Uyi Technical Electronics Mall, 45 Adesewa Road, opposite Winners Chapel by Ihama Junction, GRA, Benin City. Uyi Technical Electronic Mall. Everything electronics. We dare to stand out.
Tomorrow is another Sunday. I'm inviting you and your family. Join us at His Glory of New Covenant Gospel Church by Edo Grammar School in New Benin, Benin City. 2 powerful services. First is 7:30 a.m. and the second is 9:30 a.m. Any of these will bless your life. The Spirit and the bride say, come. All things are ready. Come for signs, wonders, and miracles. I look forward to having you.
Talking sports now. Minister of Youth and Sports Development Sunday Dare has expressed hope that the 21st National Sports Festival holding in Delta State will hold as planned. This was after he inspected some facilities at the Stephen Keshi Stadium in Asaba. Godfrey Nzeku reports.
Some of the facilities inspected by the minister include the main bowl of the Stephen Keshi Stadium under renovation, the swimming pool, indoor sports hall, and multi-purpose indoor sports hall under construction.
The quality of work there is at par with the modern construction combination.
The main organizing committee of the festival inspected hostel facilities for the festival at Iseluku, Ogwashiku, and Asaba. At the joint technical meeting after the inspection, the chairman, Delta State Sports Commission, Tony Okowa, the chairman, local organizing committee, Patrick Uka, expressed the readiness of Delta State to hosting Delta 2022.
Please, Honorable Minister, if you cannot come, please, I want to plead that you send on the 20th can put our hand on our chest and say we are very grateful.
Delta State government's commitment is to providing the best facilities which conforms with international best standards, while also taking into consideration the peculiarities of the rules and regulations governing the festival.
We're going to do last minute cleaning, make sure everything is ready for all participating teams.
At the end of the meeting, the minister visited ex-Super Eagles player Henry Mosu, who is currently hospitalized. Henry Mosu was a member of the squad that won the 1980 African Cup of Nations. He was also an assistant to coach Olibide that took the Super Eagles to 2002 World Cup in Korea and Japan. I am Godfrey Nzekwe, NTA News.
That's a wrap on our package tonight. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good evening.